it is day after tomorrow.
I don't need the money the day after tomorrow. I need it today.
I'm sorry, Mr. Rose.
Smirnoff!
Yes, of course. You can have your money, but not today.
But I can't wait for it any longer.
Oh, be sensible, Mr. Smirnoff. How can I pay you if I don't have it?
You don't have it.
I don't have it.
Sure.
Positive.
Very good. I'll make a note to that effect. And they want me to keep my cool. I meet the tax commissioner on the street and he says, "Why are you always in such a bad humor, Smirnoff?" Bad humor? How can I help it in God's name? I need money. I need it desperately. Take yesterday. I leave home at the crack of dawn. I call on all my debtors. Not one of them pays up. Footsore and weary, I creep at midnight and do some little dive to try to snatch a few winks on the floor near the vodka barrel. Then today, I come here 50 miles from my home, saying to myself, at last I can be sure of something, and you're not in the mood. You give me a mood. Christ, how can I help getting all worked up?
I thought I'd made myself clear, Mr. Smirnoff. You can have your money as soon as my steward gets back from town.
What the hell do I care about your steward? Pardon the expression, ma'am, but it was you I came to see.
Such language. What a tone to take with a lady. I refuse to hear another word.
Not in the mood, huh? Exactly 7 months from Popov's death, huh? How about me? Is there this interest to pay or isn't there? I'm asking you a question. Is there this interest to pay or isn't there? So, your husband died, and you're not in the mood, and your steward's gone off someplace, and so forth and so on. But what am I to do about all that, huh? What do you want me to do? Take a running jump and shove my head through a wall? Take off in a balloon? You don't know my other debtors. I call on Khrushchev, not at home. I look for Yaroshevich. He's hiding out. I find Kuristin. He kicks up a row. I have to throw him through a window. I work my way right down the list. Not a kopeck. I've spoiled them all, that's what. I've let them play me for a sucker. Well, I'll show them. I'll show this one. I will stay right here till she pays up. I'm in a rage! I'm in a positively towering rage! Every nerve in my body's trembling at 40 to the dozen. I can't breathe. I feel ill. I think I'm going to faint. You there!
Yes, is there anything you wish, sir?
Water! Water! No! Make it vodka. Consider the logic of it. A fellow creature is desperately in need of cash. So desperately in need that he has to seriously consider hanging himself. And this woman, this mere chit of a girl, won't pay up. And why not? Because forsooth, she isn't in the mood. Or the logic of women. Come to that, I've never liked them. I could do without the whole sex. Talk to a woman, I'd rather sit on a barrel of dynamite. The very thought of it gives me goose flesh. Women, creatures of poetry and romance. Just to see one in the distance gets me mad. My legs start twitching with rage. I feel like yelling for help.
Mrs. Popov is indisposed, sir. She's seeing no one.
Get out! Indisposed, is she? Seeing no one, huh? Well, she can see me or not. But I will be here. I will be right here till she pays up. If you're sick for a week, I will be here for a week. If you're sick for a year, I will be here for a year. You won't get around me with your widow's weeds and your schoolgirl dimples. I know all about dimples. Simeon, let the horses out of those shafts. We're not leaving. We're staying. And tell them to give the horses some oats. Yes, oats, you fool. What do you think? What a mess. What an unholy mess. I didn't sleep last night. The heat is terrific today. And and not a damn one of them is paid up. And here's this skirt in mourning that's not in the mood. My head aches. Where's that? Water? Ugh! You there!
Is there something you wish for, sir?
Where's that compounded vodka I asked for? Oof! What a fine figure of a man I am. Unwashed and combed and shaven. Dust all over me, straw on my vest. The little woman must have taken me for a highwayman. Well, I guess it wouldn't be considered polite to barge in the drawing room in such a state. But who cares? I'm not a visitor, I'm a creditor. Most unwelcome of guests. Second only to death.
If I may say so, sir, you take too many liberties.
What?
Sir? Oh, nothing, sir, nothing.
Who the hell do you think you're talking to? Shut your mouth!
There's an evil spirit abroad. Oh, the devil must have sent him. Oh.
What a rage I'm in. I'll grind the whole world to powder. Oof. I feel ill again. You there!
In the solitude of my rural retreat, Mr. Smirnoff, I have long since grown unaccustomed to the sound of the human voice. Above all, I cannot bear shouting. I must beg you not to break the silence.
Fine. Pay me my money and I'll go.
I told you once and I'll tell you again, I have no cash. You will have to wait until the day after tomorrow. Can I express myself more plainly?
And I told you, and I will tell you again, I don't need the money the day after tomorrow. I need it today, and if you don't pay, and pay now, I'll have to hang myself in the morning.
But I don't have the money. This is quite a puzzle.
You don't have it.
I don't have it. I can't pay, Mr. Smirnoff.
Fine. I'm going to sit here and wait. You'll pay up the day after tomorrow? Very good. Till the day after tomorrow. Here I sit. Now, do I have that interest to pay or don't I? Or do you think I'm joking?
I must ask you not to raise your voice, Mr. Smirnoff. This is not a stable.
Who said it was? Do I have that interest to pay or don't I?
Mr. Smirnoff, do you know how to behave in the presence of a lady?
No, madam. I do not know how to behave in the presence of a lady.
Just as I thought. I look at you and I say, ha! I listen to you and I say, this man doesn't know how to speak to a lady.
I suppose you'd like me to come sit you in French. Enchanté, madame! Merci beaucoup pour not paying the money, madame. Pardonnez-moi if I've disturbed you, madame. How charmante you look in mourning, madame.
Now you're just being silly, Mr. Smirnoff.
Now you're being silly, Mr. Smirnoff. You don't know how to talk to a lady, Mr. Smirnoff. Now look here, Miss Popov. I've known more women than you've known pussycats. I've fought 3 duels on their account. I've jilted 12, been jilted by 9 others. Oh yes, I've played the fool in my time. Bound, bowed, scraped and endeavored to please. Don't tell me I don't know what love is. To pine away with longing, to have the blues, to melt like butter, to be weak as water. I was tender of motion. I was carried away with passion. I squandered half my fortune on sex. I chattered about women's emancipation, but there is an end to everything, Miss Bob. Burning eyes, dark eyelashes, ripe, red lips, dimpled cheeks, heaving bosom, soft whisperings, the moon above, the lake below. I don't give a rap for that sort of nonsense anymore, Miss Pawpaw. Present, I found out about women. Present company accepted. Their lives, their behavior, mere play acting, their conversation, sheer gossip. Yes, dear lady, women, young or old, are false, petty, vain, cruel, malicious, unreasonable. As for intelligence, any sparrow can give them points. As for appearance, I must admit, appearances can be deceptive. In appearance, a woman can be poetry and romance, goddess and angel, muslin and fluff. To look at her exterior is to be transported to heaven. But I have looked at her interior, Miss Bob, and what did I find there? In her very soul, a crocodile! And what is more revolting, a crocodile with an illusion, a crocodile that imagines tender sentiments are its own special province, a crocodile that thinks itself queen of the realm of love. Whereas, in sober fact, dear madam, if a woman can love anything but a lapdog, you can hang me by my feet on that nail. For a man, love is suffering, love is sacrifice. A woman just swishes her train around, tightens her grip on your nose. Now, you're a woman, aren't you, Miss Pawpaw? You must be expert in some of this. Tell me quite frankly, have you ever known a woman to be faithful, for instance? Or even sincere? Only old hags, huh? Though some women are old hags from birth. But as for others, you're right. A faithful woman is a freak of nature. Like a cat with horns.
Who have you passed as faithful lover, Mr. Smirnoff? Man, not man.
Right the first time, Miss Popov. Man.
Man faithful. Oh, that's a good one. Man. What right have you to say these things, Mr. Smirnoff? Man faithful. You let me tell you something. Of all the men I've ever known, my late husband, Mr. Popoff, was the best of them. Oh, I loved him. And there are women who know how to love. Oh, I gave him my youth, my love, my happiness, my fortune. I worshipped the ground he walked upon. And what happened, Mr. Smirnoff? The best of men was unfaithful to me. Not just once, but all of the time. After he died, I found his desk drawer full of love letters. While he was alive, he was always going away for the weekend. He squandered my money. He made love to other women before my very eyes. But above all, and through it all, I was faithful. And I am still faithful, Mr. Smirnoff. Till death do us part and beyond. And I shall wear mourning till the day I, too, am called to my eternal rest.
Expect me to believe that? As if I couldn't see through all this hocus pocus? Buried alive. Tell you a call to your eternal rest. Tell when? Tell some little poet or some little subaltern with his first mustache comes riding by and asks, can that be the house of mysterious Tamara, who, for love of her late husband, has buried herself alive, vowing to see no man? Ha!
How dare you? How dare you?
You may have
insinuate-
buried yourself alive, Miss Popple, but you haven't forgotten to powder your nose.
How dare
I call a spade a spade? Just because I shoot straight from the shoulder? Well, don't shout at me! I'm not your steward!